Alright, yo, what's good? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the ultimate farming build. We have Veneri, we have Armored Lancer, because that's the best armor for Rogue, which is the class we have. I have Blessed Ring of Pinpoint +2, Pristine Ring of the Forest. I can up that to Blessed, and only wear it when you're in the forest, when you're like farming in the forest. I'll show you guys like the auto farm I use for the forest. Blessed Earring of Fortune +2, and Blessed Necklace of Blitz +2. You could also just switch that out for like Vitality, I guess, if you want to play it more safe. But I'm going Blitz because I just want more damage, make it guaranteed that I can kill the enemies. Obviously, the thing that makes this build like really good is Metrom's Amulet. Metrom's Amulet kind of carries the build. You need Midas Enchant because you want that extra like gold, extra like drops. And obviously we have Beastmaster for the mark. The thing with Mark is that it only costs 1 energy and it guaranteed hits. It will always hit the enemy. So you can just use it turn 1. Let me just turn on the UI. You can just use it turn 1. I mean, look at all the stuff I have accumulated. This is only from like, what, 2 hours of farming? And I sold a lot of stuff too, so that's basically only like 1 hour. You can just like mark and then it just instantly kills everything. And we have Coral Alloy Mana Dagger for, you know, it does pretty decent damage. I also just wanted to show you guys the shards I have equipped. Hand over weapon. I literally just have all pure striking shards, 5. They're only 5 pure striking shards. They're not like really insanely hard to get. I'm not gonna put like 7 radiant striking shards. You could, it would make the build better, I'm not gonna lie. You're going striking because the first hit is all that matters. You want to use Metrom's Amulet to kill everything anyway, you know what I mean? We also have Blades of the World because Blades of the World has this passive called Avarice that you get at like Covenant rank, like what, 15 or 16, and when you get it, it makes it so that you sell items for like 30% more money. So even though I don't even have too much stuff on me, if I go over to the merchant and sell for bulk, it's gonna sell for like a crazy amount. I'm telling y'all, to get max gold, which is 25k, it literally takes like 20 minutes of farming on this build. Like if I just say in bulk, yeah, like $58,000. I'm not gonna sell that because, you know, it'll go over the gold cap. But I'm telling y'all, bro, like this build is insane for farming. And real quick, as a test, I emptied out my entire inventory. This is all I have. These are all like bugged. I can't even drop them. And if I press space twice, it's basically a fully empty inventory. I'm gonna do like a quick time skip of like 20 minutes. 20 minutes of farming at 10 times speed. And I just want y'all to see how many drops I'm gonna get, like just auto farming for 20 minutes. I'm also gonna show you guys the auto farm near the end, alright? Alright, so that was a little bit over 20 minutes. It was like 21 minutes of auto farming. And let's just check my inventory. We got like a bunch of stuff. Due to the fact that I have like over 200 luck, I only get pure shards and pristine gear, which is pretty good. Let me just go to the tinker. Let me say blueprints in bulk. And that's 10,000, just like that. 10,000 just like that. And then if I say like in bulk in general, 7,000 from like the slime chunks and the mushroom caps and stuff. And hold on, let me also do scrolls. Scrolls in bulk. Yeah, so that's like 6,000, 5,000. Yeah, that's like 22, 21,000 from 20 minutes of farming, dude. And that's auto farming. I could leave that on as long as I want, and I'll just be able to do it. And actually, I'm gonna show y'all how I set it up real quick. Basically, you want to get tiny task. Just search up like a YouTube video on that. I'm not gonna like explain tiny task for like. I'm not explaining all that. Just turn off shift lock. You can turn on your tiny task. My tiny task just makes me jump like a lot, right? Just makes me jump. You don't even really need to do the jump. The reason I'm making it make me jump is so that it can automatically. Hold on, let me drink another ring. So it can automatically like skip the turn. Look, when it attacks me, I'm automatically pressing space, so it just instantly ends the slime's attack. So it's a bit faster. And then once you get to like your turn, all you want to do is you want to attack. Use this little sidebar and bring up mark to where your attack is. Like when you press mark, it's right there, right? So when you attack, just turn on your auto clicker and then like press like start auto clicking, and it'll like instantly attack. It'll just instantly attack the enemy. So it's like an extremely easy auto farm to set up. Like it literally will take you like 5 minutes to get tiny task and auto clicker, and then after that, just AFK overnight, do whatever you want. And let me just get into Yarthul, because this build isn't too bad at farming Yarthul either. Alright, so that wasn't the cleanest Yarthul. I am a bit inexperienced with the class still. But what I would do, I'm pretty sure the strat is to just spam your traps, your burst trap and poison trap, and then just keep on using surprise package and gilded strike and slash barrage. Like do those high damaging moves. And let's just move on to the mastery real quick. Alright, so here's the mastery. It's not maxed out, obviously you can get it better. But the only proficiency I'm gonna get is slash barrage proficiency. I think that's the only one that's really worth it because it applies sundered. Other than that, I'm really just going for the stats. Like I just want the speed, I just want the strength, you know what I mean? I just want these stats. Like I want to get these stats up because the masteries aren't even really that important, because the main thing this build is for is to just auto farm with mark anyway, and there isn't a mark mastery. You know, that doesn't exist. So there's no real point. I guess you could also get like vital strikes, extra damage against bleeding enemies if you have extra breakthrough mastery points, but that's all I would really go. Alright, and that's about it for the build. If you make this build, you'll never need to ask for gold again. You'll get so many scrolls, so many blueprints, so many of like everything in the game except for blessed gear, sadly. And that's about it. Drop a sub if you haven't already, join the Discord if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.